to have so many generations of people here at our First Friday Shabbat Festival. And we're so happy to be honoring our pre-K graduates all the way to our high school graduates and beyond. And we are so happy to see such a diverse crowd of Temple Beth El members, friends, family, just people who want to be with our community. And we're going to have a wonderful Shabbat service, and we're going to get started. Go ahead, Rabbi Roger. Where do we have Sam?
All right, hello everyone.
Paging Sam.
Sam Han, from hither.
We're going to start our regular Shabbat service for all ages. If you are an age and you're over there, please join us over here if you'd like to be part of the service. We're going to start with Lafuna Ranana. Oh, you appreciate it.
Lafuna Ranana.
Let us sing out to God, the maker of all.
Look at all these fun people out celebrating Shabbat with us tonight. We've got a bunch of teens as well. We're going to invite up Dylan Fingers. Where are you? There he is. He's going to help set the tone tonight with our candles. Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
Good.
Please rise. If you need a Siddur, one of the blue books, they can be found over there. And we are on page 1. It looks like a few people might not have them. Could I get a few volunteers to hand out Siddurim?
So Dylan is going to light the candles, and then we're going to take our arms and we're going to wave them. 1, 2, 3, and then close our eyes. And when he's done saying the prayer, we're going to open them, and guess what's going to be here? Shabbat! All right, here we go.
Ready.
Okay, everybody, let's wave the lights in. 1, 2, 3. Close our eyes and listen to Dylan.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotah v'tzivanu b'halig ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
You may be
Thank you.
seated.
Great job.
So as you're getting settled into your seats here, welcome everybody. It's really nice to see all of you. Welcome to our members. We are like PBS. Everything we do is thanks to your support and dedication. And to our guests, welcome. We are really thrilled that you're joining us tonight. And we hope that you will find a home here at Temple Bethel. A few words of logistics. If for some reason you need a restroom, they can be found inside the building. Go in those doors and you will find them. If you have a device, a cell phone or a pager, because it's still 1997, please turn it off or put it on silent mode. And finally, I'd like to say hello to everybody joining us in cyberspace. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're going to continue now on page 18 in your books with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, page 18.
Shabbat.
עצרת בעולם, גם בשמחה ובשורה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי קלה, בואי קלה. Last time, come on.
We'll continue now with Chatzi Kaddish on page 22.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ימה בדרכותי ימליץ מלכותי, בחייכון עד יומכון, וחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, העולם עולו מעלמיה, יתברך, יתברך, וישתבח, יתאר וירומם יתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלל, שמי לקודשה ריחו, לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, גם ירן ביעלמה, ואמרו Amen.
We'll continue on 23 with Am I Awake, and when we reach Barachim, you'll be invited to stand and face Jerusalem, which is roughly that. We continue on 27 with Ahavatullah.
בית ישראל עמך אתה תורה מצוות חוקים משפטים אותנו למדת
Please rise for Shema on page 29. We'll be led in Shema tonight by
Davia. Okay. Regular listen, which I know a lot of you love, so sing it along.
If you're lost, you feel afraid, and you don't know what to say, then listen to our God. Is there a question on your mind? Is the answer hard to find? Then listen to our Listen with all your heart and soul, and with all your might. Write them and learn them and teach them well, every morning and night. Close your eyes and listen. Quiet yourself, there's nothing to say. Stop all the chatter that gets in the way, and listen to our God. When the wind and the thunder finally disappear, there's still a voice that you will hear if you listen to our God. You can hear it from the top of the highest hill, or from the valley below. It can come from the edge of the universe. It can come from within your soul. Close your eyes and listen.
We can stand, cover our eyes, and have Davia lead us in Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai
You may be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושבתך ובקומך וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך, והיו לכתפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תקראו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Very nice.
We'll continue with Mia Hamocha on 37.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדור בקודש, נורא תהילות ספרים, נורא תהילות
continue with our prayer service on 39 with Hashkivenu.
Try that with us.
Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom. V'hamidenu Shomreinu Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom. V'hamidenu
To life, l'chaim. One last time. Okay. Now we're going to have Irving Pincus and Andrew Lauderman come on up. They're going to lead us in Bishamru.
Please rise. This is the jumping song, so whenever you hear Bashamru, please feel free to jump. remain standing. We're going to continue on 43 with Open Our Eyes, and then we will go straight into the Amidah on 45. Standing silent prayer.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace, as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Yes, we will know that you are one.
We will continue with silent prayer. If you wish to face Jerusalem, it's
Shalom Rav Yisrael Am Tasim Leonam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Am Tasim Leonam. Ki ata hu melech hador melchol hashalom.
We come now to that part of the service where our minds turn to those who are in need of healing in our community. If you have names to share with the congregation, and if you would like to share a relationship that you have with them, for instance, your uncle or your cousin, I invite you to do so as I point in your direction, starting over here.
My band members Sam Hunt, my Aunt Mary Brown, and my cousin Michelle Rosenthal Parsons.
My uncle Vitalia ben Gabriel ben Elka, and my second cousin Indigo Sarah. And as always, the hostages and those in our society without access to adequate health care or housing. Please join us on page 63 from Shabbat. It's now my pleasure to call forward some of our graduates. Davia, Dylan, and Jesse will be addressing you tonight. Oh, Jesse is not, Jesse Arts. Jesse Arts is not graduating, but I think he's introducing our speakers tonight.
And I'm short. Hello, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. We have several seniors in our community. I'm proud to introduce two of them right now. We have Dylan and Davia, who are going to talk to us about their journey through our senior time. How you want to rock, paper, scissors? Chivalry. Love it. That's a beautiful.
Hello everyone, my name is Davia. My family has been members of the synagogue since 2013 when I was 7. I attended 6 years of Shabbat Chai and 5 years of Hebrew school, participated in both youth groups and worked here. It has been an absolute blast. I've made so many friends and so many memories. Parents, if your kids ever mention an art teacher with rainbow sneakers, that's me. These 11 years have been amazing. In the past year, Temple Bethel has become a safe space. It has always felt difficult to live in a conservative area as a queer person, but there were youth groups and other places for me. However, after the events of October 7th, I no longer felt as welcome. A lot of these groups are more liberal, which is great, but the members would be Palestine supporters. I felt that everywhere I went, I had to choose between being visibly queer or visibly Jewish. Temple Bethel has provided a place where I can just be. I'm truly grateful for that. Every chapter has to come to an end, however. This fall, I'm going to Roger Williams University in Bristol, Rhode Island, to study marine biology and aquarium science, and I got a scholarship, so I'm very excited to be going. I'm very excited to be leaving Orange County. One of the few things I will miss is the synagogue. Thank you, Temple Bethel, for putting up with me all these years. Best wishes and Shabbat Shalom.
I'm going to use the podium for mine. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Dylan Fingers, and I just recently graduated from Capistrano Valley High School. In the fall, I will be studying computer science and economics at Harvard University, as well as playing football. I've been a member of Temple Bethel for 14 years and have made countless memories in this very building. 6 years ago, though, on December 1st, 2018, I was standing just upstairs on the bima as I became a bar mitzvah. As I chanted my Torah portions, delivered my Devar Torah, and completed the other parts of the service, I peered over the podium and looked out at my friends, family, and members of the TBE community. Standing on my tiptoes and struggling to see everyone over the podium, I couldn't help but smile, feeling the support from everyone in the room. As everyone will tell you, a B'nai Mitzvah represents the start of a new life, your time as a Jewish adult. At the beginning of this new chapter, I was ready to complete a fast on Yom Kippur, obey the Jewish laws, and for all of the new responsibilities that were to come. I was also ready for some more independence, maturity, and a few more inches of height. What I wasn't ready for was the way that my relationships would change with all the people sitting in the sanctuary that day. Leading up to my bar mitzvah, I, like many of you, had spent countless hours in this building as I learned Hebrew and studied the traditions of Judaism. Every Monday and every other Friday, all of us would eat pizza, mess around in various classrooms, and struggle together to learn a completely new language. During this time, I built tight-knit relationships with many of the Jewish kids who were also part of the TBE community. I also attended the JCC Maccabi games, creating even more relationship with the Jewish teens around me. At the time, I took these relationships for granted, not knowing how special it was to have a large community of Jewish friends in an area where only 1.1% of the county is Jewish. After my bar mitzvah, my life rapidly became more busy, as my time became filled with homework, football practices, and other commitments that I chose to take on. Compounding this incredibly busy schedule, COVID-19 took away my ability to attend events at the temple or my remaining years of eligibility for the Maccabi games. The relationships that I had spent so much time building leading up to my bar mitzvah slowly deteriorated as our time together went from weekly to monthly to maybe even yearly or not at all. Before I even realized it, we were all going to different high schools with different groups of friends, and I no longer had much of a Jewish community. Over the last year or two, as we have matured and reflected on our childhood, some of us have reconnected and began to put more effort into these relationships that we used to cherish. We realized the value of these relationships and have begun to prioritize nurturing them. All of you sitting in this room have relationships in your lives that are important to you. Whether it is a relationship with a family member, a friend, a member of the Jewish community, or God, I want all of you to reflect on what you have been doing to maintain these relationships. Maybe there's a person that you haven't connected with in a while. Take a moment after the service today to give them a call or send them a text. The next time you're sitting with someone having a meal, put the cell phone away and have a meaningful conversation with one another. And the next time you see a TBE announcement that is advertising an event or service, consider making it a priority to continue to foster your relationships with members of the Jewish community and with God. All of these relationships in your lives need tending to, and it is never too late to start to prioritize them. I wish everyone an amazing summer full of laughter, relaxation, and fun with all of the people in your lives. Have a wonderful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Is it on? Cool. Thank you, Davia and Dylan. I have a gift for you after this. No. If you're a teen or was a madrich or madricha in a religious school, can you stand up? Can be this year, last year, I don't care which year. There we go. Yeah, 3 over there, some in the back, some in the middle. A huge todah rabah to you for this year. Also a huge todah rabah to your parents. We live in a world of after-school sports and phones, and for you to see the value in continuing your children's Jewish education post bar mitzvah, having them join us here is amazing. Seeing you all here tonight also is warming many hearts. I don't know if you know that, but it is. So please keep on coming, and thank you.
Please rise and join us on page 64 for One Day and Elena.
Sometimes I lay under the moon. I thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon. 'Cause I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for. I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. V'nehemar, v'haya Adonai, l'melech kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, yiyeh Adonai echad. U'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo. One day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day. We pray for peace.
You may be seated. It's time for us to remember those who came before and continue to inspire good actions in our lives through their legacies. I'll start by reading the community list, and if you have names to add afterwards, I invite you to do so when I point in your direction. This week we mourn the recent loss of Karen Steiger, and we continue to remember the members' parents who died during this past year: Ruth Lupel, Esther Shapiro, and Libby Zweig. Our yard sites for this week are Jacobo Bacall, Jason Beam, Claire Bennett, Iris Block, Dorothy Bronstein, Madeline Chapman, Clara DeVore, Bernard Feinblatt, Arthur Friedman, Lillian Gibel, Sylvia Goldsmith, Edith Goodman, David Grummett, Tony Hekmat Bravan, Florence Hornstein, Corda Jin, Vicki Kaplan-Wax, Pearl Klein, Mary Kushner, Shirley Leibovich, Francis Lycan, Sarah Lapin, Louis Lesser, Esther Loeb, Saul Munn, Louis Nagel, Carl Nathan, Jack Orison, Kathleen Painter, Henry Palmer, Sarah Platt, Minnie Rivkin, Natalia Ruiz, Morris Rosen, Carol Rosenberg, Fred Rubenstein, Harry Salter, Lauren Schleisinger, Esther Schwartz, Anna Shieldcret, Philip Silverman, Hi Sims, Bertha Slater, Pauline Sloan, Mike Steiner, Feridun Tabib, Emil Tinsit, Rosemary Verney, and Jack Zarambi. If you have additional names to add, or if God forbid I mispronounce someone's name, I invite you to add them at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for blessing. Please rise and join me for the Morning Kaddish on page 73. Yitzgadal v'yitzgadash shemei rava, ve'alma dibra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'yayechon beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kari v'yiro amen. Yehei shmei rava v'rach le'olam olmei almaya, Yitzbarach v'yishabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitonam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei l'kudsha b'riku, Le'enam mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nehata, v'amiran v'yama, Yehei shlomo v'ramam shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'yiru amen. V'sei shalom v'mamah, You may be seated. We have a number of announcements, but first I'd like to invite up our representatives of Massa tonight. Charlotte and Charlotte's going to speak to us on behalf of the Jewish Agency, speaking to our graduates and soon-to-be graduates about opportunities in Israel or working with the Jewish Agency or through Massa.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte Lewis. I'm just volunteering with Massa for this evening. I returned from Bat Yam and Rishon. I taught with the MITF Teaching Fellowship, and it was probably the best 15 months of my life, so I'm happy to represent them right now. I highly recommend to all of the teenagers and graduates and potentially college graduates as well to investigate any of the Massa programs. They're mostly aimed at 18 plus, but if you're getting towards the end of your high school career, I highly recommend considering it. There are plenty of programs. There are internships in tech, there's teaching fellowships, there are purely volunteer opportunities, and I think their most recent program that they set up once the war started caters to 18 through 50. It's a 4 to 6 week volunteer program. They pay for your flights, you get a little stipend, and it's really, really beneficial to Israel because, as you all know, there's war going on. And especially up north, everything's getting real hot up there, tons of wildfires, and the farms up north really need a lot of help. Most of the volunteer program work is oriented towards agriculture, but regardless, it's a really great way to integrate yourself into Israeli society for a little bit or a long bit. And it's one of the best experiences I ever had, so I highly recommend you guys look into it. And thank you for letting me talk. Congratulations, seniors.
Thank you, Charlotte, for volunteering tonight, and thank you to the Jewish Agency in Massa for continuing to support our connection to Israel. Thank you to the Mazel Tovs. Nicely done tonight. Oh yes, I always forget this, so I'm going to do it first. These chalot need to go to people who are in need of a little extra love. Is there anyone willing to take one within Aliso Viejo? Anybody? This is an easy one. Thank you, Evelyn. Extra mitzvah points. And one going to Laguna Niguel. Anyone in Laguna Niguel? All right, I'm going to pass, just for sake of clearing everybody walking on the way to the back, so we can get to Oneg soon. All right. Thank you, my friends. If you did not get a challah to take tonight, you will get one in the future to take if you continue coming to services. Thank you, Gary. I saw you. Make sure to remember that. All right. Announcements. Okay, so Friday the 14th, we have a special Oneg, lovingly sponsored by B.J. Russell in memory of her daughter, Blakey. If you or someone you know lost a child or grandchild, please bring a memento and a candle to light in their memory. The following Shabbat, that's the 21st, is going to be our Pride Shabbat. Please join us. We'll have special readings and poems, and we'll be having a guest speaker, Rabbi Carrie Chaplin from Keshet. Shavuot will be this coming Tuesday. Join us for ice cream, a service, a Shavuot service that Kim and I will be.
Pajamas.
Oh yes, come in your pajamas. If you're not in your pajamas, we'll give you ice cream anyway, but we prefer in your pajamas. It's going to be Tuesday at starting at 7 with a community service at 7:30, followed by all-night learning and a morning service in the chapel. Coffee is provided. If you would like to bring a dairy dish, please get in touch with Sherry Krause. Oh yes, we're doing Yizkor on the first day rather than the second day, so that'll be at 9 a.m. on day 1. So there'll be Yizkor if you wish to remember a loved one. There'll be a memorial service at 9 a.m. Right. Oh yes, Childsbury. Okay, Childsbury announcement.
Childsbury is coming up. If you don't know what that is, it is an amazing event where we are taking foster, abused, and otherwise at-risk children from Orange County. We are taking 65 of them back to school shopping, and we need your help. I need 65 people to show up at Macy's, grab a kid, and take that child shopping. It's a TBE sponsored event. You just have to show up and be a loving, supportive chaperone. It is an amazing, amazing event. I see many of you out here who have already participated in the past, and if you haven't, make this your first year. You won't regret it. July 28th.
July 28th.
Yes.
There'll be a
Great
quiz
program
at the
for
end.
teens
You can't
also.
leave unless you get all these dates right. Additionally, May 24th at 7, it will be our annual general meeting. Members in good standing can... June 24th. Thank you. June 24th at 7. Members in good standing will have received notice and proxies. Get them in by June 17th. We'll be reviewing our slate of officers for our board, our budget. You'll be getting briefings from myself and Rabbi Kavod, and all kinds of other fun stuff. Then Tuesdays at 9 a.m., our regular meditation and spiritual practice online, and at 6:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, our healing service. Additionally, Men's Club. Where's Brad Shapiro? Men's Club is going to be having a golf tournament. Keep an eye out for details. And join us on Sunday at 4 if you're in your 20s or 30s at the rock climbing at the athletic gym in Lake Forest. Who are our 20s and 30s representatives? Somewhere? All right, rock climbing. I'm just at the cusp. I'm aging out. Okay. Thank you. All right, so the last thing before we get to our closing song, and then Motzi and Kiddush, and then closing song. May I have our graduates up here, please?
Especially Zoe and then wife are going to do Kiddush and Hamotzi. Are they here?
Additionally, if you are moving up, if you're moving up from one grade to another, still, I invite you up as well for a blessing. You're sort of graduated. Jason, come on up. Everyone's going to get a blessing. All right, so Congregation, if I could invite you to rise and make the stock hands, the two of them together like this. Thank you. All right. Please now point your blessing at this community here. And if any of you Kohanim, don't look at their hands. If you're standing next to a Kohen, don't look at their hands. Okay. Repeat after me. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha Ya'er Adonai Panav Elecha v'yichuneka Yisa Adonai Panav Elecha v'yasem Lecha Shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God turn God's face to you and be gracious to you. May God turn God's face to you and grant you peace. Congratulations, graduates and moving ups of 2024. All right, you may be seated except for our Kiddush and Motzi. There we go. Oh yeah, sorry, please stand for Kiddush. All right, Motzi time.
Happy birthday, Sarah Feynman. Third.
Please put your arms around one another for our closing song.
Hey yo, 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 Ojabo Shalom Aleinu, Ojabo Shalom Aleinu, Ojabo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'ahulam. Ojabo Shalom Aleinu, Ojabo Shalom Aleinu, Ojabo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'ahulam. Salam Aleinu ve'akol ha'olam, Salam Shalom. Salam shalom aleinu, or Shabbat shalom aleinu, be'amulam. Or Shabbat shalom aleinu, or Shabbat shalom aleinu, or Shabbat shalom aleinu, be'amulam. Salam aleinu be'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom.
One last time, hail.
Hey-o, 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 hey-o,
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you for the mazel tov. Congratulations to the graduates. And good night.
Yeah, I think so. She stopped this thing? Yeah. She say bye to them.
Bye-bye.